You forgave them. You said the words. You meant them. You moved on. But last Tuesday, you saw their name pop up on your phone and your stomach dropped. Not because you're angry, not because you want anything bad for them, just something shifted in your body before your brain even had time to think. And you've been trying to figure out what that means ever since. Most people call that not really forgiving. Therapists call it unresolved trauma. But neuroscientists call it something completely different. They call it your brain working perfectly. My name is Kino, and I spend way too much time thinking about why we feel things we can't explain. If you're someone who's ever questioned whether you're actually as healed as you think you are, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this resonates with you. Here's a story. In the 1950s, a Swiss neurologist named Eduard Claparède was treating a patient with severe amnesia. Every single day, she forgot who he was completely. So one day, he hid a pin in his hand and shook hers, pricking her. The next day, like every day, she had no memory of meeting him. But when he reached out to shake her hand again, she pulled back. She couldn't tell you why. She had no story, no explanation, no conscious memory of being hurt, but her body remembered anyway. That's what's happening inside you. Forgiveness and memory are not the same process. They were never meant to be. When you forgive someone, you're making a conscious decision. You're choosing to release the resentment, to stop letting what they did run your emotional life. And you can do that completely, genuinely. That forgiveness is real. But your body keeps a separate record. Not to punish you, not because you're broken or bitter or secretly haven't let go. It keeps the record because forgetting what hurt you once is how you end up hurt by it again. Your nervous system isn't holding a grudge, it's holding information. This is why you can wish someone well from the bottom of your heart and still feel that small alarm go off when you're in the same room as them. The forgiveness happened. The memory was never supposed to disappear. And here's where it gets really interesting. Researchers found that people who forgive completely, but also completely forget, who wipe the slate so clean there's no reaction left at all, are significantly more likely to end up in the exact same situation with the exact same person. Because the discomfort you feel isn't a wound that hasn't healed, it's a guardrail that's doing its job. Think about what forgiveness actually asks of you. It asks you to stop wanting punishment, to stop replaying it with anger, to stop letting someone else's actions define how you move through the world. It doesn't ask you to pretend the thing didn't happen. It doesn't ask you to hand back the same trust as if nothing ever changed. That's not forgiveness. That's just amnesia with extra steps. The healthiest people after being hurt aren't the ones who feel nothing when they see the person again. They're the ones who feel something, recognize it, and don't let it pull them backward. They stay open to the world without being naive about people. They let trust rebuild slowly through new experience, not through a decision made in a single moment. There's actually a name for this. Psychologists call it earned security. It means you don't close off, you don't harden, but you also don't pretend the file doesn't exist. You let people show you over time whether they've changed, and you let your body update its records when they do. That's not holding a grudge. That's just being a person who's paid attention. So go back to that feeling, the stomach drop, the quiet guard that goes up. That's not proof you haven't healed. That's proof you have. The forgiveness you gave was real. The memory your body kept was necessary. You were never supposed to choose between them. Forgiveness is what you give to free yourself. Memory is what your body keeps to protect yourself. The wisest people learn to carry both at the same time. If this video helped you understand why your body reacts even when your mind has already moved on, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more on the psychology behind the things we feel but can't always explain. Share this with someone who's been beating themselves up for not fully letting go. And let me know in the comments, have you ever forgiven someone but still felt that guard go up around them? I want to know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.